Hello everyone, and welcome to a very long overdue video. Today I'm going to be discussing a lot of things. I do apologize in advance if I talk too much, but I hope that I can get through this quickly. I will announce that you will hear some whining in the background. Come here, come. This is my 9-week-old puppy, Octavia, and she doesn't like it very much when I don't pay attention to her. So, as you can see, she is very much so a mama's girl. I've had her for 2 weeks now, but we're not talking about her. We are talking about Reborns today. So let's get into where have all my collection gone. So if you don't remember, I had a lot more than this. I actually had a crib full of babies, and this is actually not staying the way it is either. So from the top of my head, last off where I left my personal collection updates, I believe I had Nico, who, if you don't know, that's Nico there, Jinde, Sui, Cerulean, G-Min, and Bailey and Emerson. And then I mentioned that I had a new Reborn in my collection, which is Tulia. So the collection's changed a lot. Let's go through who's left and why. The first one to leave out of that list was Emerson. She has gone to a fellow collector here in New Zealand, and I made that decision because I just wasn't really feeling Reborns at that time. If you're not aware, this whole year I've been really up and down with Reborns for myself. I still have a huge passion for making them and loving on them, but I just haven't had time or wanted to invest time in my own personal collection. So that was why she left. And then Bailey was the next one to go, and that was recent, that was last week. And he went to my best little sister in this world. She had a surgery last week, and if you don't know, she's autistic. So to get her to the hospital was a very big deal for her. It was a very minor surgery. A lot of people have had it, is their tonsils out. But for her, she felt like she was dying. So it was a very big deal, and we always came up with this idea that we would give her a doll for her doing it. She thought I was making her one, but the whole plan along, because she loves Bailey so much, ironically she actually asked if she could take him to the hospital with her. And when she was coming around from the ordeal of recovery, we won't go into that, but that was just horrific. I mentioned to her that she had a new Reborn, and she's like, and I said it was Bailey, and she just was so over the moon. And so she's recovering at the moment. She's home from school, and Bailey is with her non-stop. So it's really, really cute, and I'm glad because Bailey is very special to me. He was a baby I got because he kind of reminded me of my dad with his crazy eyebrows. And yes, so he still gets to stay in the house. Now as for Jinde, which will probably surprise a lot of you, Jinde is my toddler that I've absolutely adored. He was based off of someone I know very, very well, and he's still in the house as well. He went to my mum. He's actually her Christmas and next year's birthday present combined, but she's gotten him now. And she's quite happy about that. Like, she's over the moon. She loves Jinde so, so much, and she calls him her grandchild. So now she has her grandchild up in her room with her, so that's very exciting. And she's actually buying Sui off of me. So I was going to put Sui up for sale, and she said no, I would like her. So we made a deal, and she's buying her as well. So that leaves me with what you see in the crib right now. This is actually my bassinet back. I haven't used it in a long time, but I definitely want to stick to having a smaller collection just because I'm so busy and have so many different hobbies now, and also with the fact that in the future I do plan to become a real mother, not just a Reborn mother. So yes, I'm kind of not wanting to get overboard with my collection. At least that's my plan for now. Who knows what kits will come out and change that. But as you can see in the crib, we have 4 left. and Nico will be up for adoption. It's hard for me to give him up because I do love him, but in the same sense I just don't do anything with him. He just sits around. He has been used a lot as well, in a sense of I've taken him to a lot of presentations and meetups and everything like that for showing reborns to people that didn't know that they existed. Recently he went to a retirement home and all the old ladies fell in love with him. So he has had a lot of contact and handling with other people, and I just feel like it's now time for him to move on and give some joy to other people. So he is up for adoption, and then I'm not too sure what I'm doing with Cerulean because he really doesn't take up much space, and I do like having him around for doing fun things with him, but I don't again do really anything with him either, so I'm on the fence about that. Again, if I do, my mum's already put her hand up. She's going to owe me money for the rest of her life, I swear. But yes, so he's kind of spoken for anyway. And then little Demon here, well, I'm not too sure what's happening with him either. He hasn't been touched in weeks, so well, except for when I moved him into here yesterday, so I'm not too sure. And then Tulia, well, she's staying for now. I want to kind of see what it's like to have just one reborn that I focus on and take photos of, because I really miss that aspect of Instagram photos and taking photos of my reborn and posing them in realistic ways. But I'm actually in the process of ordering in at least one kit that I'm confirmed on for myself. So that will be very exciting. I'm looking very forward to that kit arriving and working on it for myself. But yeah, I don't know if she's staying full time. I've been wanting to sell her quite a lot actually, because I don't know, I just feel kind of guilty that I don't spend time with my collection, and that I could share it with other people, but at the same time I kind of want to have my own collection too. But getting Octavia, which is my dog, if I didn't mention that before, I can't remember, does mean that she now needs to have a lot of things done for her in her next few months, like the rest of her vaccinations and getting spayed, because I don't want any puppy accidents that way, and yeah, just little things like that. So having some extra cash, because she was so like, I didn't plan to have another puppy this soon after losing my dog Izzy, but someone told me about someone having the same breeding as Izzy up for sale as puppies, so I had to go have a look and came home with her. So it was very unplanned, and so that means now I have to plan for her future as well. So it has been kind of a toying game of whether or not to sell Tulia or not, and it's still up in the air. But for now I just really want to try loving on having one baby in my collection, or at least one or two. So that is my update, and that's why everyone's going. I just kind of want to refresh my whole collection and start anew. I kind of feel like I got really stale towards my collection, really unhappy as a collector of reborns, and almost gave up. So definitely never going to give up the artwork of it, because I really enjoyed doing it, but I just felt like they weren't for me for a while there. But realised that I really do miss them and want to get back into them, and what better way than to revamp everything up. And the greatest thing is that if I ever want to hang out with Jinde or Sui, all I have to do is go upstairs and grab them, take some photos with them, and be happy again. So they're definitely never leaving the house, so that's no big deal. And Bailey always kind of was just in the background anyway for quite some time, for the last year and a half at least. So I'm not sad at all about those three, and I feel like I will be a little bit sad about Nico, but more excited for the fact that he'll be able to bring joy to someone else instead of me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'm glad that Octavia has been quiet. I've probably just spoken too soon now, but I'm really glad she's been quiet so I could get through this video with you all. And I will be back hopefully making videos very soon. I've been working a storm up on the twins that I've been painting, and they're now going into getting some hair. But life's been hectic. Like I said, my sister's just had surgery, my mum had surgery before that, I've had to go in and out of hospital appointments for my wrist and everything, so it's been kind of go 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 and kind of crazy, but I think life's settling back down now, so hopefully I can get back into the swing of making videos for you all. Thank you so much for watching this, and have a great day. Bye everyone.